Have you ever noticed how your body reacts around animals before your mind even has time to think? Your shoulders drop, your breathing slows, your thoughts quiet down. It's subtle, but it's real. And maybe you've asked yourself, quietly, late at night, why that sense of ease feels stronger with animals than with most people. Why sitting beside a dog or watching a cat sleep feels more grounding than being in a crowded room full of humans. This isn't coincidence, and it isn't random. There's a reason your nervous system responds the way it does. Here's what most people never talk about. Animals don't interact with who you pretend to be. They interact with who you are, before titles, before roles, before explanations, and your body knows the difference. Humans, even when they mean well, often come with expectations, subtle ones, unspoken ones. You should talk more. You should smile more. You should react differently. You should explain yourself. You should be easier to understand. Animals don't ask for any of that. They don't need you to be interesting. They don't need you to be confident. They don't need you to be on. They respond to presence, not performance. And if you grew up having to read the room carefully, if you learned early how to adjust yourself to keep peace, avoid conflict, or stay emotionally safe, your nervous system became very good at scanning for threat. Not loud threat, emotional threat. Animals don't activate that scan. From a psychological perspective, this matters more than people realize. When your nervous system senses predictability and non-judgment, it moves out of survival mode. That's why your body softens around animals. That's why your mind slows down. That's why you feel more like yourself. You're not checking in constantly. You're not editing your reactions. You're not bracing for misunderstanding. You're simply there.
And here's something even deeper. Animals respond to regulation. When you're calm, they come closer. When you're overwhelmed, they adjust. This creates a feedback loop of safety, something many people rarely experience in human relationships. It's not that animals understand your words, they understand your state, your tone, your breath, your stillness. And if your emotions were once ignored, minimized, or misunderstood by people who were supposed to notice them, your system learned something important. Safety lives where you don't have to explain your feelings. That's why animals feel familiar. This doesn't mean you dislike people. It means you value sincerity over noise, depth over surface, consistency over intensity. People might label you as distant, selective, or hard to read, but that's not the truth. The truth is, you've learned discernment. You recognize the difference between connection that drains you and connection that steadies you. Animals steady you. They don't rush intimacy. They don't demand access. They don't punish vulnerability. And psychologically, this kind of connection activates the same internal systems as secure attachment. Your body feels held, even in silence. Your presence is enough. That's why the bond feels profound, sometimes even spiritual. Because with animals, there's no audience, no role to maintain, no version of yourself to protect, just mutual awareness. And here's the part people rarely say out loud. Those who feel closest to animals often carry deep empathy, strong intuition, emotional intelligence that runs quietly but deeply. You notice subtle shifts. You feel atmospheres. You sense what isn't being said. Animals live in that same language. So when you connect with them, you're not escaping humanity. You're reconnecting with a part of it that feels honest. Let's come back to the question, why do you feel closer to animals than almost anyone else? Because with them, your nervous system can rest. Because with them, you don't have to earn warmth. because with them, who you are is already enough. And maybe that closeness isn't a sign that something is missing in you. Maybe it's proof that something in you is deeply intact, sensitive, aware, present. And in a world that often mistakes noise for connection, that kind of quiet understanding is rare and valuable.